Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bridget. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you hit on the bell sign, you get notification whenever I post my video. So this is Gistmas, and today I'm sharing about Nollywood actress Mercy Johnson. So this is lovely Mercy Johnson Okoje and her family. Mercy Johnson had a baby, I think the fourth one she had earlier on in the year, and she had a baby dedication last weekend where the baby was taken to church to be dedicated to God. And here you see lovely pictures of Mercy, her husband, Prince Okoje, and their four children. The baby wearing white and the other children wearing the same color with them. So I believe she has a boy now and three daughters. So massive congratulations to actress Mercy Johnson Okoje. And yeah, so the celebration was, of course, you know how they do it in Nigeria is it will be massive. Look at the dress. These designers, I don't know how they do this dress. I keep asking myself, how will somebody work with this dress? You have to have like two escorts. One will hold it on this side, the other one will hold it on this side. Otherwise, I don't know how you can even step 1 inch on this dress. They do design and design and design in Nigeria for sure. Anyway, so that was the ceremony that took place, and it was a baby dedication. So Mercy Johnson have 4 children now, and this is the husband. And I'm really pleased for Mercy Johnson because Nollywood. There's a lot of stories in Nollywood. You see them marriages today, celebrity marriages today. Tomorrow is stories upon stories of this, of that, and marriages generally. Recently, you just see that on Nollywood, most of the actors and actresses, when they get married, their marriages don't last. So when you see one that is enduring, at least, and it seems like they are happy, then and it's something to celebrate. So I'm really happy for Mercy Johnson, especially considering what people were saying when she married this guy. So this guy is from Edo State, I think it's Ishan. And when he married Mercy Johnson, a lot of people were saying that he was married before. He had a family. He had a wife and children. Because I recall when they were getting married, I think it was about maybe 8 or 9 years ago now they got married, that a woman came forward and said that she was married to this man. That's Prince Okoje. I don't know if they were still married or maybe he left her, or I don't know the situation, but that's what the woman was saying. And it wasn't, social media wasn't that big that time. But I remember a couple of the soft sell magazines and newspaper carried the news that a woman said she's the wife. And even the church where they were going to wed almost didn't wed them because of that. But they ended up getting married, and they've been together since then. And another thing that you guys may not know was that when Mercy Johnson was appointed as senior special advisor to the Kogi state governor, all these Nigerian politicians, they like to appoint fine girls as their senior special advisors, especially the actresses. And I tell you that most of the actresses that they've appointed on these roles or senior special advisor for culture, for tourism, for arts or whatever, their marriages always end up breaking. So 2 years ago, there was rumors that Mercy Johnson and her husband were no longer together. And the rumors was quite rife, like a lot of blogs were carrying that story that she and her husband are no longer together. She had deleted all her husband's picture from her social media handle. And even Mercy herself gave an interview, and she said to one of the interviews she gave to Punch, she was saying that it's not true that she and her husband are together, that she was only deleting the pictures because they are old and she wants to put new one. But the truth of the matter was that they actually had issues. They had issues when Mercy was appointed as senior special advisor, because what these governors do is that when they appoint all these women as their senior special advisor, then they bring them close to them. So Mercy now that lives in, I think she lives in Lagos with her family, will have to leave Lagos to go and stay in Kogi. You know where the Kogi State headquarters is? I think Kogi State capital is in Lokoja. So she will have to go and be in Lokoja. That means she will either take her children with her. I don't know if her husband will agree to go with her, but that means she will basically be spending most of her time in Kogi State, in Lokoja, while her husband will be in Lagos. And what people were saying at that time was, the rumors was that a lot of these politicians, these Nigerian politicians, and it was Yahaya Bello that gave her that appointment, is that they always have an interest in the women that they appoint into in this position, that they end up chasing them away from their husband's house because they are interested in them and they are looking for a way to start having an affair. This is all allegedly. So Mercy actually was having problems with her husband at that time. But what I heard from a very, very reliable source at that time was that it was an elderly person in her church that called her and advised her and told her, Mercy, what do you need this job? What do you need this position for? As senior special advisor to one politician. When God has already blessed you, you are doing well, your husband is doing well. It's better you stay with your husband. Forget about this post. And that was how, people intervened, and she and her husband got back together, and she left the post and came back to Lagos and, got together with her husband. And before they now had another, they had the fourth child now. I'm so glad that she listened, because at the end of the day, all these politicians, what they do is that at the end of the day, they will give you money. They might buy you a house in Banana Island or wherever you want to buy. You live the high, flashy life and all that. But they would have ruined your marriage. All for what? All for what? She already had like 3 kids for the guy at that time. So I'm so really pleased and happy for her that she listened. Sometimes it's one thing for someone to gain really good, godly wisdom, based advice from people who know. It's another thing for that person to listen. But she listened, and today she's back with her husband again. She's had the fourth baby, and they're happy, or they appear happy, from what I can see. And they're doing their baby dedication today, and her family is intact. So I'm really, really pleased about that, because all these governors, all Nigerian politicians, you cannot rely on them. Just as they are lousy in their jobs, that's how they treat women. Of course, the women are the ones that will be chasing after them ordinarily, running after them, because you know what it means. It's government money they will be using to buy cars, to buy houses, to do everything for them. But for someone who is already married, for instance, I can count a number of them. If you guys know, I know you guys know a lot of them that have gotten that have been appointed as senior special advisors like that. And what tend to happen, especially with the women, they always give you this position. They say you're senior special advisor to the governor. Before you know, your marriage will start shaking. Before you know, you start hearing rumor that the person is having a relationship with the governor. And don't forget that the first lady is there, the governor's wife is there. That one too will come and start fighting you spiritually. So is it worth it? It's really not worth it, my people. So yeah, big massive congratulations to Mercy Johnson Okoje and her lovely family. And yeah, this dress again, man, look at that. The way they sew dresses in Nigeria, I don't even know how many yards of material or how long it takes the sailor to, especially the bottom part, the details. Oh my God, Nigerians do know how to turn out. When we turn out big. Oh yeah, so I wish them well, and I hope that they have a very long and happy life together, and their children will grow and be blessed. Just gonna leave it here today with you guys. I hope you are enjoying my Gistmas. I have more that are loading, so make sure you tune in every day to watch one video relating to my Gistmas that I'm doing from now until Christmas. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and I'll speak to you in my next one. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I love you. Bye bye.